Peace. This Supreme Intelligence. This video is gonna be about story time. The story is about my mom's. She used to go away to go to New York or wherever. So I would always have a party. So this particular day, one of my friends came to me. It was a Friday, and he was like, "Yo, your mom's going away." I'm like, "I think so. I'm not sure." So he was like, "Yo, all right." So in lunch, in my high school, I went to Willingboro High. So in the cafeteria is like this electronic board that you can like put stuff, like people have birthdays, they put it up on the thing or something, like a message board. This particular day I'm in lunch and one of my friends taps me on my shoulder like, "Yo, look, you having a party?" I swear, the whole cafeteria came to my table. Was like, "Yo, you gonna know you gonna let me in free?" I'm like, I ain't even planned anything yet. I was like, yo, so I'm pissed. So after lunch, it's like me. The crew that I ran with, we always met up like after my lunch because I had like eighth period lunch. That's like the last lunch. No one wanted eighth period lunch because everything be gone. So I'm walking, I see my boys like, yo, which one of y'all put that message in the cafeteria for? And they're like, nah, they all said no, except for one of them. I was like, yo, I thought she was, I was like, you know the plan. Because my mom, she got a lot of friends that go to that school. And most of them got big ass mouths. So I didn't want that to happen. So I go home. So I asked my mom, I was like, oh, what are you doing this weekend? So I was like, I'm going to New York. So I was like, say, what are you doing? I was like, got a game. So I didn't have a game. I just lied and said I had a game. That's why I always say, so I know that she go. So night before, so we go to this party. So my friend, I told him before we got in this fight, don't tell anybody about the party yet. And that's what he did. He told every single body. I'm like, this doesn't seem like it's gonna go too good. So, sorry, my son just came downstairs. Well, anyway. So fast forward to the next day, I get up. I'm in the bed sleep, and I always had a phone in my room. So my phone rang, and my friend kept asking, "Yo, mom's leave yet?" I'm like, "Nah, she ain't leave." So she comes in the room and says, "Whatever you do, don't mess up my house." I'm like, "I'm not doing nothing. Anytime you leave, doesn't the house look clean? Nothing's broken." You're like, "Okay, I trust you. Well, I'm leaving now." I'm like, "All right, cool." As soon as she leaves, I call my boy. I was like, "Yo, she left. Call." I was like, I used to be like, "Call how many girls you can. I don't care. Just call." I was like, "You can do that. I'll just handle, you know what I'm saying, who I want, what dudes I want to come or whatever." So that's what happened. So we're planning, buying food, you know what I'm saying, I was cooking chicken and stuff. Cause I always charge $3 for girls, $2 for dudes. You want food and the chicken, you can have like how many chicken you want, but you're gonna have to pay me $5. It's a lot, but back then I don't care. So my mom's in New York. So I made sure she was there. I called my grandmother and told my mom, what did I say? I made something up, and she put grandma on the phone, my grandmother on the phone. She's like, "Oh yeah, it's fun, this and this." So I hung up. A couple hours later, she says, somebody calls, "Hey, yeah, where the foxes at?" I'm like, "Foxes?" So I'm thinking, I'm looking, I was like, "Ma, is that you?" She was like, She started laughing. How you know? I was like, nobody says foxes these days. We say like you're a dime or you're beautiful or queen, stuff like that. So she was like, okay. Fast forward, I got a DJ, my boy DJ Rashawn. Shout out to him. He always used to always DJ my party for free. I'll just pay him $20 and that's it. That was a cheap DJ back then. Around 7, 8 o'clock, people started coming. House was packed, food, everything. I used to have my old heads down the street for security. You know what I'm saying? Not always say one rule when it starts jumping. I'll grab the mic. Y'all can have fun, but don't fuck anything up in my crib. Next thing you know, party start dying down. It's like 1, 2 o'clock. So I was like, yeah, let's clean this shit up. No one's coming. So it's like late. My boy looks out the window. Yo, Lang, your mom's home. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. So we just grab what we can. I mean, we grabbed a whole lot of shit. I don't know what it was. Food. The food I left there is like the liquor, the weed we had. That's the shit I grabbed. Grabbed it, threw it in the garage, ran out the back door. And we went to I went to my friend Ron's house. I was like, I am not going back to my crib. I know my mother. I was like, no way, that ain't happening. Next day, my mother calls Ronnie's house. She says, I'm coming over there, told his mom. I was like, I'm not coming. I'm like, nope. So she says, well, why didn't you tell me you was having, I knew you was having a party. I was like, how did you know? Because one time I found a girl's bra that wasn't mine. It wasn't your sister's, but it was in your room. I was like, what are you doing in my room? Well, I'm a mother. I'm snooping the stuff. I wanted to know if you was having sex or not. So I started looking. I was like, whatever. So she's like, why didn't you come home? It's like, so you can kick my ass? I like my life. So she started laughing, and Ronnie's mom was like, well, what do you be having? I was like, I'd be bored. It's like, plus, I make money off of it. Money doing what? I charge $3 for dudes to come in, and $2 for girls, and I charge for food. She was like, how much did you actually make? I went in my pocket and put the money on the table. She's like, this is like $400. So I'm like, yeah, that's how much I made. And she was like, well, you can come home now. I was like, no, I'm not, no. I know my mother very well. So I waited until that Monday. And what's crazy, it was Sunday, and it was another party we went to. So, we go, I wasn't the best dancer, but throw some reggae on. I'm in there. You know what I'm saying? So this party, I ain't gonna lie, it was at my homegirl Diane's house. She used to have some banging parties, you know what I mean? So we go in the party, she start laughing. She's like, I heard your mom came on in the middle of your party. I'm like, yeah, man, she came on. She's like, that had to be hilarious. I was like, yo, everybody was laughing their ass off. I was like, yo. I was like, hey, I made some money. So Monday comes, I go to school. Everybody talking about it. Like, yo, that party was live though. I'm like, till your mom came home. So I'm like, yeah. So I go home. My mom said, I gotta talk to you. So I'm like, what is it? She says, I wasn't mad. I was mad people was in my house. I told you about the rule. Don't have company. You can have company, but all of them motherfuckers. I'm like, say, why you always got it? Says that's what they are. I'm trying to save you for your future. I'm like, I'm good. Then what happened? She's like, well, Now I know when I'm in New York what you're doing. Well, you make money off of it. I guess I don't have to pay your phone bill for your room anymore. I was like, I guess not. So, so she was like, well, long as nothing's broken, I don't care what you do anymore. So I was like, all right, cool. So we had to understand when she goes to New York, she knows I'm holding the crib down. So I was young. I was like 17, 16, around that age. You know what I'm saying? But thing is, us as young adults, we just want to have fun. You know what I'm saying? That's why I tell my boys, yo, just live your life, have fun, man. You know what I'm saying? And just live. You know what I'm saying? I can say my childhood was the greatest. I had fun. I partied, traveled, did all of that. And me at 40 plus years old, I'm still trying to. You can't go nowhere now, but I'm planning on traveling, and we're allowed to travel. So this is Supreme Intelligence. This is my story time, and peace.